Need a tall, comfy stool. I have a stool, but my tables are just so much lower than model train tables are. Stool isn't enough. Also, there's really not enough room for a stool to get all the way around, and it literally cannot get all the way around because of the old fireplace. The base underneath and in front of the fireplace prevents movement all the way around, and things get really, really tight over there. All the more reason for me to very seriously consider completely changing this layout. Mission Impossible repelling rig have thought about that actually. Have thought about doing something from overhead. Seriously considered, looked into possibilities. The E stands for Enterprise, Enterprise Medical Center. Because like there are possibilities for having me be able to move from something that's suspended from the wall, you know, just around the edges, or having cameras being able to do the same, suspended from the edges or suspended from the ceiling. I've looked into all of it. That car is specifically designed to have its front axle angled up and down, up to the front, down to one side, so it's actually off axis. That's the one of the drivers over there freaking out. See little bits of cars. Person being attended to. Take care, Darth Tower. Glad you're able to make it in here. We'll see you again soon. I'll be doing Gundam building tomorrow. Craigster's not here yet. Craigster will be. I intend for him to be outside of the police station so you can see him at all times. Need a real quadcopter and fly it around the city? I already did that. Did that years ago. Find it on YouTube. Will this stay here? I don't have a specific idea yet, Red Skull, but I am hoping now that the police station is done and I have some actual time to breathe and think a little bit. I am hoping to get all of the backlog of Patreon figure placements done, and also get to the final tan set build and do a little bit more catch up on
Actually, Jang?
on messages. Rusty Amy, how you doing? Aaron, it's a Patreon silver tier and above reward. And one when you're on the tier, you send a minifig in to my post office box, and then it goes into a queue, and then it sits in the queue for entirely too long while I struggle with everything else. And then eventually there comes a time where I get caught up with everything, which should be this week. Seriously, though. Seriously. Grain things on a grid? Yep, that's one of the things I was just talking about. That I've looked into very seriously. And decided was not feasible. I forgot there's a news stand here. I forgot about that. So much stuff that even I forget about. How big is the space? You do, MG, thank you, yes. Also, hi, Firefox. Under the city? Again, Andy, you need to stop by the city channel, !city, and just take a look at the two videos. Two videos cover all of it. Literally shows you the entire room and everything that's here as it exists. It's all covered with, again, much higher quality than this. And pausable. I know this angles have to be completely wrong. I can't see what you're seeing. I'm just kind of pointing a camera in a general direction and hoping that it's catching most of it. Hopefully it's at least zoomed out enough. Someone love that Minecraft. Yeah, I still like the Minecraft stuff too, even though it's out of date and stuff. It's still, I don't know, there's just something joyous about it. And simple. Eventually, some of these more modern sets will get taken apart. Some of the official mobs and mini builds will be either integrated or adjusted, and then I'll have a couple other different biomes in the space that's not fully built up yet. Can literally point the camera anywhere. And see something interesting. That's the hope. That's the intent for sure.